We back with another episode of Textually Active, and this week we are talking about
ultimatums. Do you give them? Have you been given one? And do they work?
I know y'all been watching that show, but is this real life or just TV?
Let's get into the thick of it this week right here on Textually Active.
Hey, so I see all of y'all sharing y'all products, y'all businesses on your Instagram stories, on Facebook. Why not take out an ad on your favorite podcast and get more listens and more eyes on your product? Textually Active is now offering ads to businesses. All you have to do is send us an email and we'll get back to you about how you can get your ad right here on Textually Active. Send us an email right now at textuallyactivepod@gmail.com.
Welcome back to another episode of Textually Active.
Textually Active.
This is your weekly dose of conversations about navigating the digital age while dealing with friendships, relationships, and all the ships in between. I'm Rez, and I got Meezy with me.
I'm here, baby.
We back for another episode. How everybody feeling?
E on the boards. What it do? How y'all doing, gang? Here, a little tired, you know. Niggas been moving all weekend.
I think it might be time for me to find a new job, dog.
Really?
I was at work yesterday.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Working hard?
It's clearly on your heart.
But you working hard?
Working hard, dog. Next thing I know, I look up this grown man cussing out these little kids.
Why? Oh, he had to be an old nigga because old niggas love cussing out kids.
The theme is his wife. His wife, Baddie.
Oh, they cussing out. They keep
Baddie
cussing
with the fatty.
Wait, he cussing out the kids over his wife?
And apparently they cat called his wife and he wasn't feeling it. He said,
hey, how old is these kids older?
They ain't no older than 14. They're 13, 12, 11. Can't call in a grown woman.
Listen, the freak ball. Listen, that's prime freak ball time.
Hey, them niggas learning. They
You know how much you
here.
got to be going through to leave the gym and start fussing at 12-year-olds?
Let's keep it a buck.
Like,
bro.
you got to be having a rough day for your day to end like that.
They horny out
and
here.
I get it. It's your wife, dog. But come on,
Horny.
you got to let...
They must been thinking.
It,
They ain't thinking.
I ain't trying to be next, but it was...
I ain't trying to be next. It's crazy.
But they was like, Miss T, she got the BBL. We know it's a BBL. So, I can't.
Hey, justify. Hey, we were
So-
trying to holler at her because she got the BBL.
If your job is hiring, just let me know. I need to work somewhere else.
That's
because
hilarious.
these are the things that I don't go to work to do.
That's hilarious.
All right?
Imagine being in a gym and this 13-year-old like, hey, yo, ma, what's up?
Right. It's crazy. So, I'm
That's
looking for something else.
crazy.
Yeah, Meezy, it'd be kind of ignorant if I started to work out again, right?
Now you gotta go see what the hype.
My thing is like, no, it's one of those things like, if I happen to say, before she told me that story, I'm like, yo, I want to get right.
But now
you
can't. Now because it seems like you were gonna see that thing.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be welcome. It's all right.
I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of things in that jail.
Yeah,
that's in a good area.
I'm taken.
Yeah.
I'm murdered.
Right.
Yeah. But you ain't blind.
Right.
You not blind.
I'm not blind.
But my thing is, how far would you go to protect your wife or your spouse?
And the funny thing is,
like, if a bunch of kids was like, woo wee, when I walk past, would you be like, hey, yo?
Yeah, the thing is, I feel like you got to be like, yo, watch your mouth, right? Or the thing is, when you catch kids when they're like younger, if you catch them with a quick "excuse me," like it kind of like triggers them in the back of their head. Like,
what did she do? Is a question that I always get to thinking like this. She just started smiling and kept walking. And this nigga took a page.
Start pitching more.
Yeah, this nigga took a page out of Will Smith book. Start going crazy.
He did. He went crazy.
Over
Shout out
these
to
kids.
y'all though. I hope everything's all right.
Oh, it's BBL season. You see, it's been 80 all weekend. Niggas ready to show that thing. Thinking, if I would move in there, I have on my hoochie daddy shorts.
That's
I
right.
might put them on next week.
I'm gonna say something ignorant.
What?
He probably a guy like that probably takes it out on his wife. It wouldn't be. I just feel like to argue with kids. Like I just feel like you say something real quick and you keep it moving. I'm not gonna have a back and forth.
Yeah, I'm not going back and forth with no kids.
And
I feel like there's a sense of fragility in that conversation.
Sorry, but a nigga like me, I'd probably be proud of my investment.
You know,
I mean,
just nod a little bit, nod and smile.
Because they see you.
You be like, yo, money well spent, right?
Yeah, right. You see what I'm saying? Like, right. She might have paid for it herself.
No, I just think he was just having a rough week, and I feel like it's something that probably happens a lot, and it was just like the last straw for him.
If you can't, hey, listen.
Like, think about it. Think about it. He was already at the gym with his wife.
Listen.
Like, the thing is, like, he ain't going, like, there's a lot of activities I want to do with you, but, like, in the most cases, I just feel like unless we are both bodybuilders, like there's some things you want to yourself. So I can just imagine like a guy going to the gym with his wife. It's not because they want to work out together. It's because he's trying to protect his investment.
If you a nigga,
well, here's the thing. I didn't really want to talk too much about the location, but you keep bringing the location up. So
I just at the gym.
It's all right. I just didn't. You went too deep into the story, but it's all good.
All I'm saying is,
so they was outside.
If you can't afford to be a bad bitch, if you can't afford it, if you're not secure enough to date a bad bitch, you gotta relax.
It could have been at brunch.
Yeah, this could happen. You gonna have to do this every day. Every day.
Could happen at the mall.
You gonna have to do this every day. So if you can't afford to be with a bad bitch for your insecure reasons,
that's why you only need to go to the mall after 5 when they tell the kids.
No, you're supposed to go to the mall early in the morning.
Yeah,
because that's when you see
like when they open up.
Yes, that's when you see only people in there is the niggas with their real baby mamas buying their kids stuff. Like that's the only people that's in there during the day, like during the week. A good Tuesday, you'll see who a nigga real baby mama is for sure.
For sure. Yeah, and the grandparents walking around the
just
mall, speed walking, getting their steps in. But anyway, y'all doing all right? Y'all had a good week?
No, I'm injured. Fucking fucked up my finger. I moved, but I'm still in the city a little bit. What up? How's it going? I'm just tired. I can't even think straight. I'm so tired.
Dang. How's the job search going?
I got a couple interviews this week. I had one yesterday. I think I had one earlier today, and then I got one tomorrow. So, you know how it's going. Niggas is on my line. I'm about to take a part-time. I'm about to try to get a part-time and then get like a full-time from home and see if I can make that shake.
Yeah. Enjoy your time now.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, the wild part, so I met someone who basically has 2 full remote jobs.
Right.
Like, could you ever see yourself doing that?
Hell yeah.
And I'm talking about like full-time remote jobs. I'm talking about like they're making like maybe $6 to $10,000 each.
I would love to do it, especially if I can find a remote job from home overnight. Cause y'all know I'm up all the time anyway. Yeah. Like, let me just work from here, close my computer, go get in the bed. Fire. Yeah, that's some shit I'm on. That's the shit I'm on. But it's really cause I want to buy some shit.
Yeah.
I keep going buy shit. I keep going into Walmart sitting at 75 thinking I can get this. This can be at 75 TV, I'm like, that could be me. But yeah, and some more Hoochie Daddy shorts because the summer here.
It's time for it's Hoochie Daddy season.
It's definitely Hoochie Daddy season.
All right. Well, since we all got into how we feeling, E, you got anything to say?
So if I wore 5-inch inseams, would you let me?
Yeah, you cool.
All right.
If you were what?
The 5-inch inseams. That's what the Hoochie Daddy shorts are.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, I feel like if we really want to talk about it, I think you should.
Yeah.
What, the 5-inch inseams?
I need you got nice thighs. That's cool.
Thanks.
Niggas will show out. We're here.
Yeah, it's time to show off.
Yeah,
I'm just worried about from the knee to the ankle.
The last thing
you got bad knees. You got bad legs. If your legs trash, you gotta work on that.
I'm saying you ever had like chicken wings where it's like the one part is like it's thick, but the other part is like mad bony. Like that's what it feels like.
He's laughing at you.
I'm not laughing. I mean how he described.
No, but my thing is all right, perfect example. Crab legs. Right? Like you know how like you got the hinge or the crab leg, right? And the thicker part, that's where the real meat's at.
I got
and you got the little pieces at the end. You be like, all right, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think people care. You chose up anyway, so either they gonna catcall you for your legs or they not.
Yeah.
I mean, but never mind.
And Riz,
no, I don't do it for the attention.
and you know Riz, she'll shoot for you. She'll shoot some little kids for you.
Sure will.
Yeah, you could.
Yo, like I said, because those she was a different person last night with those on. She had to come on, show them.
Oh, you out here? Oh yeah, Riz got a shoe game. She.
Can you relax?
I'm just saying, like, yo, like, talk your shit, yo. You fire out here.
I don't know. Hey, she out here. I seen her. She got for the people. She ain't gonna show you, but she got them 12s on. Them playoff 12s. She ain't gotta show them. She gonna wear these one time, put them back in the box. You already know.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
She licked the bottom of the sneaker earlier. That's kind of wild.
No, I
Hey,
didn't.
you a Fat Joe here? Yeah, I believe it. Fat Joe ass nigga. I believe it.
Licking the bottom of this nigga. Well, let's get into this episode over here. Let's talk about other people's stuff. Yo, people talk about me too much.
You got some shit going on with you, and I like it.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's the text thread, baby.
All right, so with the text thread, we talked about Walmart for a little bit. You said that you went to a Walmart.
So everybody knows we just moved to Charlotte, and you know, you be needing some shit like real fast as soon as you move into your new spot. Like,
Yes.
What's the best place to go? Just pick up a couple items,
Cleaning supplies.
all kinds of shit. Now, paper towels, bath towels, washcloths, shit like that. You just need it real quick. You've been to spend a night here for the first time. You run to Walmart. In the midst of being here, Jazz stops me and go, "Why you just looking around?" And I'm like, "Nigga, we in a new city. You gotta be on your P's and Q's." And I said, "I think this the Walmart where the baby shot that nigga."
Oh my god.
And after I Googled, it was that Walmart.
Oh my gosh. The baby has been out here still being
The baby. Beating it, shooting niggas at Walmart, killing it, fighting niggas at a bowling alley.
and fighting his artist behind stage.
Is he fighting? That's
Yes.
his artist?
He was fighting his
Oh my
artist
God.
backstage.
I did not know that was his artist.
Name was Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Artist Wisdom. He fought him backstage after he just shot somebody for being on his property. I think his take is you got to defend yourself.
Hey, it's part of the rollout. Get these people talking. Ain't no such thing as bad press. All press is good press. I like it.
All right, so
Didn't he also slap somebody for recording him while he was with his child too?
Probably. I wouldn't
Yeah.
put it past him. Wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah.
This is a great rollout. We better get a classic after this.
Yeah.
Classic better be on the way.
It must be hard work being a rapper.
Well,
I mean-
so what's the name of this album? Because he's done like Baby on Baby, right? Is this one like Terrible Twos?
That's good.
That
That's
is really
good.
good.
That's a good title. We should use that. Hey, if you listen, use that. That's
Terrible
fire.
Twos is good.
That's good. I mean, you got to stand out, fam. Last week, Pusha T came out. This week, Future coming out. Jack Harlow the week after that, and the week after that is Kendrick. You gotta do something here.
Yeah.
You gotta do something.
So you got to stay yourself in the news. And if you get your news off by being violent, hey, so be it.
I respect him too, because it's him out here. It's out him shooting niggas for trespassing in his yard. It's him fighting artists back. He doing it. I mean, he probably shouldn't be the one. He shouldn't be the guy to do this.
No.
But I respect it because it's him. He getting his own shit off. You ain't got to go through no middleman. You can't call him pussy if he beat on you because it was him. Like, he did this. So I respect it. I think it's respectable.
I think he gotta put a little bit of chill pill in it.
You think so?
Because he's on a hot roll right now. And, when you going that hard, something bound to happen.
I mean,
It's attracting negative energy. If you keep doing that negative shit, negative stuff is going to continue to come to you.
okay. I see that. I just think it's
Because he threw the first punch at Wisdom. He was the one who threw the first punch. Wisdom was, I don't know what the exchange was. I don't know why they was fighting.
is there a video
but
of
he
this?
threw the first
Absolutely.
punch.
All
A
right.
great video of this, of them fighting. And I be wanting to know, how do these niggas always get these videos?
It looked like there was a woman recording it.
Like, how do niggas keep fighting? I'm starting to think this plan, Rez, this rollout.
Yeah, so look, so since he's here, all right, because this is something that I've been thinking about for a while. So we're gonna take a quick sidestep. You ever you watch sports, right, Meezy?
Yes.
Right? And you know when they be like, reports saying or sources say blank, right?
Right.
My thing is those reporters or those sources have to be inside those organizations, and it's like, do they ever get fired? Do they ever get found out?
No. Like, I think this source here may have been planted. Like, we outside. We be outside. When some shit pop off, a lot of times the first thing I don't go to is, let me grab my phone real quick and get the footage.
Yeah.
This nigga was walking by. Nigga said something to him. He stopped. Then they started throwing like, why was the phone already out for this? Like, I'm confused.
Somebody had their camera ready.
Like, niggas is on point out here with these videos. I respect it.
Speaking of videos, did we hear any footage from that phone call?
Niggas said
that police call from when he got
let me see if
his
I find
house.
Because this is the funniest shit ever. Because
the person was trespassing on his property.
Not only are they trespassing, but the cops be trying to be inconspicuous and like tell you, hey, we're gonna change the voice when we put this out, so they don't know it's the baby, but it was actually the baby. Like the voice thing doesn't change. Like you still know it's him. Right. Let me see if I can find. Hold on, give me a second.
So, in that incident, I guess he was looking outside. His security cam, his alarm probably went off. Somebody's outside walking, and then he handled it. And afterwards, he called the cops.
Real shooter. Let's see what I think I got it. Let's see.
Been altered.
Hurdle County 911.
Sounds of agony captured in the background of the call. Whoever called 911 tells the operator that someone had trespassed.
He shot him in his leg.
The operator asks the caller what happened.
Sir, what did you do? I shot him in his leg. Okay. And why did you do that? He's trespassing on my property, calling me by my name. He's neutralized until you guys get here.
They go on to say,
he's neutralized until you guys get here.
Yeah, a round of a gun clap.
Hey, I respect it, bro. He the shooter, he the fighter, he the rapper, he the star. Like, he do all things. He's most high talented. Put this nigga in a movie.
Yo, the thing is, like, I mean, I know in his first song he was talking about being shook, but yeah.
I don't know if I like it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it. It's too violent for me. I'm not going anywhere near that.
You don't like your rappers with a little bit of killing them?
No.
Hey, we can't lie. I mean, he really living out his raps. Yeah. Like, this is some shit we got. These is real raps.
Yeah. Listen, I can't be mad at a man who's going to stand his ground. That's I do not mean that to be.
You used that. That was good. I saw it. I saw it. You stood on it, and I respect it. You got a little baby in you.
All right, man. What else we got on the text thread?
Right now, I mean, from one aggressive thing to another, it might be time to get rid of Mr. Steal Your Girl. Mr. Steal Your Girl might have to go away for a little bit. Because from what I've been seeing, it is some nasty behavior from Mr. Trey Songz.
And I've heard stories of nasty behavior from him as well. I've
heard a lot of, like, I remember being up one night really late, and it's she's a women's basketball player. She's very popular. I forget her name, but she just tweeted Trey Songz. I think she allegedly raped her. She tweeted it, and she just disappeared. And I was like, ma'am, you need to come back and explain this to us. You can't just say this and disappear.
Yeah, I remember that.
But rightfully, she disappeared. Then, we got Dro from Insecure went on Shout Out Mouse. He went on Guys Next Door and told him, this nigga's a nasty nigga, and I wanted to fight him.
Hold on a second. Shout out to Guys Next Door being an open media client. Yeah,
look at him.
Yeah, this
stud today. What a stud! I like it. I like it. I'm here for it.
Like that got picked up.
One of your clips went viral. Look at you.
I mean, it happens over so often.
I'm sitting right here. Yeah. I'm sitting right here. I go.
Nah, you be doing all your viral clips outside of the podcast. Like,
we went viral.
I'm on viral on Facebook right now. 65K going crazy. You know how hard that is on Facebook. I'm going plat only on Facebook.
No, what's the other dude? This is one dude that was always on Facebook. I forget what it's called. This is one guy. He always go plats on.
Yeah, that shit crazy. You go on Facebook, viral's nuts because niggas just it's hard. Viral. But Dro from Insecure went on Guys Next Door and said Trey Songz a nasty nigga. He tried to fight him. Trey Songz didn't want to smoke for him, but he want to smoke for the girls. And
Palmer.
Kiki. Oh yeah, I forgot. Kiki said he was a nasty nigga, and so then allegedly there's video out right now saying this girl is suing Trey Songz because she was at a party. He pulled her breast out. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at the situation, but
awkward.
As a man who then goes breast out, it's a breast out. As he pulled her breast out, that is crazy.
Yeah, and in the video she's laughing and it may look like she agreed with it, but a lot of people, when they're in a situation that's uncomfortable, they have a nervous laugh, and I think that's what she was doing.
I think so too. And
she was just uncomfortable as shit. Like, sometimes you just can't believe the shit that's happening.
Because it's nuts.
And your only response is like, oh my gosh, like, this is really happening. The only thing I could do right now is laugh.
And this is a white woman.
Yes.
He is going to go down.
He's going. She's not letting that go. She's not letting that go.
He finna have to find a bag. It's been a while since Trey Songz had a hit. So last hit was a activism song, and I don't think that paid well.
No.
Yeah, I don't think that paid well. So he gonna have to find a bag to give her.
Yeah.
And I don't think he gonna be able to tour because it's some nasty shit going on.
He's probably gonna end up.
He might be able to tour.
He might end up in jail. If things keep going the way that they're going and people keep coming out with stories about Trey Songz, he might end up in jail.
I saw a tweet that said, shit like this make you like go back and analyze on all of their music. It said, what if the neighbors could hear, the neighbors know his name because she was in danger?
Oh my gosh. Toxic.
What if the neighbors know his name because she was in danger, bro? He was in there going crazy. It's some nut shit. You gotta start looking.
Yeah.
When somebody get punched in the eye, what's the first thing they say? Ah.
Yeah, I can't.
Ah.
I can't unhear that now.
Say
Say ah.
Because you want to pour the alcohol down.
No,
her throat so
it's because you punched me in the eye.
I mean,
say ah.
I mean, I thought he said that because of like, hey, would you like a drink? It would be too long for
nasty.
a song.
Nasty.
But I mean, it does have a forceful.
It's a lot of
forceful undertone.
We might have to go back to this and go through his catalog.
Well, Trey
Songz,
and
that song is with Fab too.
Trey Songz is he's on the nasty chart.
Can't wait to see
on the charts for being nasty.
Can't wait to see who win the jail talent show with him and R. Kelly in the same prison.
Oh, it's going down. It's going to be a versus between those inmates are going to put them two up against each other. It's going to be the verses we never got.
Loser.
We always wanted.
We always wanted.
Loser gets the box.
They already got R. Kelly in there singing to their daughters on the phone.
I saw that video. That is nuts.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
like
so it's a clip that went viral of this girl who was calling her dad on a jail call, and her dad was like, R. Kelly, come over here and sing my daughter a song. And he's on the phone singing. So, I mean, if you doing that, if you in there singing, I know.
I mean,
Trey Songz, R. Kelly, and Jussie Smollett finna be the best threesome we've seen since TGT. They finna be if they file, it's one more guy, they gonna be a great jail quartet.
Oh my gosh. Not a quartet.
All right, so but as of right now, Smollett and R. Kelly they're both in Chicago. It's Trey Songz.
Let's find a way to get him to Chicago. We need that. We need that.
So that we can see that.
Streets
and they
need
be
that.
having phones in there too. So
Streets need that.
We may be able to
we can see it live. They gonna go on Instagram Live, go crazy.
Yeah.
That puts a whole new meaning to booth.
Ladies, stay safe from Trey Songz.
Hey, watch yourself. They got Rory. They got the white man Rory out here looking like a savior. That's crazy.
Wild. Anything else on the thread?
I just want to say that for months,
the thread has been nasty. This one.
And it's still nasty, but this one is a very funny. I'm making jokes of this one. I don't care. For months, we've seen Will and Jada be the talk of marital bliss, goals for some people. Then it turned into not being goals, and we just laugh at them. And it looks like somebody would like to take their spot. DJ Envy of The Breakfast Club, Rashawn Cassie, and his wife, Gia Cassie, have just put out a new book. You know, they seem like the prototypic. My husband cheated on me, but I stayed. We have lovely kids.
We've been together since we were teenagers.
We've got the money. We got the cars. We investments. You had to relax, bro.
Their podcasts do numbers.
Relax.
That podcast is not happening anymore.
I don't even think it come on.
Oh, it don't come on no more?
That been done for a while.
Oh, I thought it was still happening.
Yeah, sorry. But it looks like a wonderful relationship. They show you their ups and their downs.
Do 12 days of Christmas.
See, look.
So things look great.
So it shows you the ups. They show you the downs. They show you the back ups. Well, right now we at a down. During a promo run for their new book that is in stores soon or right now. I don't know. I didn't really care. Gia decided to tell the whole world.
It's in a book.
That
written.
DJ Envy for 10 years was unable to give her an orgasm. And that she faked it the entire time.
That's some hurtful shit to say. When you think you know somebody, that's some hurtful shit to say.
Where's the timeline at?
What I'm trying to find out is you didn't say, hey man, maybe we should leave this out. Maybe we should.
I think it might be payback for her saying being the talk of the town, getting cheated on.
Yeah, because it was Erica Mena, but
it was Erica Mena.
Who won in that situation?
She won.
Clearly Erica did.
Nah, Gia won.
I might would have done it. I might would have done it too. Erica one of them. I would have probably tried it too. I'd have tried it. Hey, I ain't mad at Envy for that. I probably would have tried it. But this here, I would have been. I seen a couple episodes out of the Breakfast Club. He been a little absent after this. Maybe he on a promo run, but
nah, because he knows Charlamagne gonna ask them questions and he don't want to answer.
Well, actually, Charlamagne had people call up to the Breakfast Club and ask if they were faking orgasms in their relationship, and honestly, a lot of women haven't. A lot of women don't know what an orgasm is. So they think they might be having an orgasm, but they don't know.
All right, so Meezy, can I ask you a question?
Here we go.
Is being a man allowing yourself to be vulnerable?
Sometimes, yes.
All right.
You gotta pick and choose.
Here we go. Rez?
Yeah.
Have you ever faked an orgasm?
Yeah, I don't got time for no faking. I don't got time for no faking. I'm not about to sit up here and fake.
I have.
You did.
I had to get out of there. A little spit on the button. I walked out. I had to go. God. I had to go. This was not giving what it was supposed to give, and I had to leave.
Oh my god!
Cookout was just about to close. I made it just in time.
Just in time for cookout.
Just in time. I had to go.
My gosh!
It feels just the same. Breath was a little hot. Hit the butt cheeks and I'm out of here. Shit, gotta go. So it's not giving what it's supposed to give.
You never know the difference between.
I'm out of here.
Have you ever faked Wendy?
I think I did once.
How did you fake it?
I was in college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you have to go?
Because
it was not giving what it was supposed to give.
Well, no, I was on round 2, and I ain't have nothing left. So I kind of needed to act like it was done. I was tired.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I'm over this.
Okay.
I've given what I can give.
Gotcha.
But then I realized soon after, like I could just be like, oh yeah, I'm good.
I want us to stop going on promo runs where this kind of salacious shit is the story.
Who's to blame?
You have to though. I feel like you have to have stories like that.
I think it's the wife. I'm blaming Gia because I didn't seen a clip where she said God gave her mama dementia so she could keep her marriage together.
Wait, what?
That's what she said.
Keep her marriage with Envy together?
Yes. God gave her mama dementia to keep. It was a trade-off apparently to keep her marriage together.
Her mom would have told her to leave.
It's nuts.
I'm tired of seeing it too.
It's nuts.
I've had enough. We got to stop this. This is ridiculous.
It's
like
nuts.
If you want to sell your book, but come on now.
It's nuts.
It's getting out of control.
I'm starting to, it's funny. A lot of these people who are doing this, I feel like there's a common thread, and I think it's Kevin Hart for real.
You think it's his fault? We blaming Kev, bro?
I think it's Kev's fault.
Why we blaming
Kev?
Kev?
If you think about it, everybody who's kind of like in that space, who's been doing that lately, they all know and are friends with Kevin Hart.
Really?
Kev showed niggas the blueprint.
I mean, I feel like he was the first one.
I mean, if you want, yeah, all right.
There's an argument there.
All right, because Kev be Harlem shaking through the pressure. He be getting right in and out of there.
Yeah, right. And my thing is, I just feel like he's probably one of the first people that got caught up in public in a really, really big way.
Because let's keep it a buck. We still do not know who was in that car when it flipped. We just know he hurt his back. Yeah. We still don't know.
But he fled.
We still do not know who was in that car with Kev.
It was somebody else in that car.
And then left it.
Yeah, like, fuck it. And
then made a movie about it.
Let's be clear.
TV show about it.
Hey, I believe it. I stand with you. I'm rolling.
So for Gia and DJ Envy, good luck on your book sales.
Oh, if y'all get to go to the Red Table,
have fun at the Red Table Talk. I'm sure things have changed from there. I think when you start your relationship so young, I'm assuming he took her virginity. It took her a while to figure out what she liked, maybe. And maybe it took her a while to vocalize that, because 10 years is a long time.
Man, fuck that nigga. He out here looking pussy, but don't got energy for nobody else but Deezus and Mero. Relax. Come on, like.
Oh yeah,
they making jokes of your situation, then you put your situation out there. Or, like, we not gonna laugh at it.
Or maybe he did it in advance because he knew this was coming.
During that time they was writing that book. Doing the math.
Because that book been done for a while.
It had to be. Because he done stopped cheating. This nigga cried on the radio. He had to stop cheating.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Imagine cheating with weak dick, though. That's embarrassing.
So now we know it's just money.
Embarrassing.
It's just money.
You gotta leave after that.
It's just money. You gotta leave her. You gotta leave the girl you cheating with and the girl you cheating on.
Yeah.
Damn.
Your wife said you got weak dick.
That's your wife. Listen to this phrase.
A fleshlight is in your future.
I seen that little slushy maker that they got.
Oh.
That they got this little slushy maker that turn any liquid you pour it into a slushy for you. You pour anything, juice, maybe alcohol.
Slushlight, if you even.
I know somebody done stuck. All right. We can transit. We can go on break. My fault.
All right, let's go ahead and take a break and come back with our discussion for the week. And we're back for our discussion for the week. Misa, you talked about this very well. I want you to introduce the topic.
So, as you know, it's still fuck Netflix, even though, because these niggas out here wilding. They tried to tell us that they was gonna change. They was gonna start charging more and limited how many people. They shit down, but. In the last,
talk about they want to add ads.
Look.
They want to add ads.
Nobody cares. But in the last couple of weeks, y'all done helped them because y'all have been watching the show called The Ultimatum. I haven't necessarily seen it, but I've seen clips of it. It has been on in my house. It's been on in my house. I ain't gonna hold you, but back and forth, I've seen clips. Premise of this show is there are 4 couples that go on this show. One of the members of this one member of each couple has decided, I want to get married. Mm-hmm. And we're going to go on this show, and either you going to prove to me that you want to marry me, or we're going to break up. And the monkey wrench is they get to date the rest of the couples in the house. Yeah. And I want to know, what kind of shit is this?
That's that Zoomer life.
That not only that these people are asking for ultimatums to be married or break up, but what kind of world is this? Is this going on? So I placed a question in the room. Has anybody ever been dealt with an ultimatum?
I don't think I've ever been given an ultimatum.
No, not an ultimatum.
But I've been in a place where I was like, yeah, I think I'm ready to give one. If something don't give.
I feel like I've been ultimatum adjacent.
What does that mean?
Like, do you know that awkward feeling that you get because you're an ultimatum? You know what I'm saying? Like the thing was, like, I can imagine the feeling, right? And I feel like I've been there. Like,
I'm rolling.
Like I've been there. It's like 1 or 2 blocks over. You know what I'm saying? When the gunshot goes off,
they didn't give you an ultimatum. They just asked you a question that felt very ultimatum-ish.
Right. That was like, because it was like at the end of it all, it was like we weren't together. Right. Like we weren't together, nothing like that. But I think ultimatum was just like, it was very pivotal. Like what they brought to me would have potentially changed the course of my life.
That's how I got in this relationship, man. That was Jazz. It wasn't an ultimatum. It was just a question. Yeah. It was her. It's her letting me know the vibe. Like, you know, if you wanna, you know what I'm saying, be in a relationship, we can.
It was an intromatum.
Yeah, right. Right. Like, if you want to, we can. I just want to let you know I'm ready.
I think most relationships start with the ultimatum.
You think so?
Yeah. It's kind of like, hey, we are doing this thing.
Oh. Here we go.
Are we about to keep doing this thing, or are we going to be in a relationship?
That shit, I'm gonna throw a great number out there. About 85% of that is woman. 85%.
Facts.
85% of that is all woman.
Well, on that show, some men were asking the girl to marry them.
I think this was TV.
But yeah, think about it. Let's do the math. He said 85%. One of the men on there provided the ultimatum. That's 25%, 75%.
I'm close.
You know,
I'm guessing here.
The math is mathing.
Because if it's what the girls say on the internet, this nigga he'll do to you whatever you let him do. And if I can get the milk from the cow without buying the cow, I damn sure gonna do it.
You one of them.
You's a savage.
I'm damn sure gonna do it. This is in my old days. This is my old life. But yeah. For sure. So like I think 85% of the what we about to do come from women. Unless, you know, you got the 25 is some simp ass niggas that be out here.
Simp? Why do you have to be a simp to want to be a man and be in a relationship?
Just some simp ass shit that we want to like fam, like what we got going on is cool. You want to put a later on it? I see you.
Well, I mean, if you got to think about it, right? Like, I feel like in situations like, say if like they were on again, off again, right? I don't think that's simpish.
Okay.
Right. But I can see the argument in the sense that this is both fresh for both of you guys. And she's moving. You know what I'm saying? She's living her life. And as the man, you're just like, you know, but then also women will say, if a man wants you, they would just say, let's make this official.
I mean, a real nigga would have just got pregnant.
What are you, ASAP? Who are you, ASAP Rocky?
Just get her pregnant. Tie her down.
Yeah,
tie her down.
Lock her down.
Hot girl season crazy if you don't got childcare.
Round of applause.
You know, Rihanna didn't even announce she was in a relationship with Rocky until she figured out she was pregnant. Let's talk about it for real. Let's talk about it for real. Because she didn't say she was in a relationship with him until she found out she was pregnant. So right now she's about 9 months pregnant. And about 9 months ago, she told her she was in a relationship with him.
Let's be clear.
Let's talk about it.
Let's be clear. You doing the math here.
So in order for him to tie down Rihanna, he got her pregnant. That's all that was.
A real nigga just gonna get her pregnant.
I mean, that's it.
So in New York, there is this urban legend that says that most dudes will to prove that they were with someone, they knock them up.
You spoke. I mean, not that way, but this is somebody you want to really be with, but you may not be ready. You know the best way to keep us tied in? Get her pregnant.
Get her pregnant.
We gonna be
and
at least.
You can always come back to that later.
I seen somebody say the other day the best advice she can. Oh, it was Tidra Moses. Tidra Moses said, if you a single mother and you want to date, you can't date nobody until the kid at least 5. Cause he's still the baby daddy's still around at 5 till 5.
My dad told me the same thing.
See, look, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
she got a kid. You gotta wait till it's 5 so you can step in, or then you'll be out here like Benzino crying because it's a nigga at your baby mama house. It's a nigga at your baby mama house, and you're not ready to get over it.
Well, on the show, The Ultimatum, it was a few couples on there, and I saw a man crying on there. Poor Zay.
That's his fault.
Shout out to Zay.
Nah, fuck that nigga.
He was trying his hardest. Spoiler alert. Zay and Ray were a couple that were on the show. Ray came on the show. She gave Zay the ultimatum. She ends up with a new guy, Jake, and her and Jake just hit it off. Talk about Sparks Will Fly by J. Cole. Man, they were flying when those two were together.
A little mixed baby, little mix, chemistry.
Yeah, a little mixed on mixed love, and they were just like,
I'm not gonna lie, I just gotta just a little bit.
They were doing the thing. And she goes back to Zay after experiencing this with him, and it's just like their relationship just couldn't work after that.
I think one of the key parts of the show, and I think this is what happens with a lot of people in real life, is this age gap. This age range. I think
they all seem to be like 25.
These niggas in like their mid 20s,
early 20s,
pushing out ultimatums and saying, because I don't know why we got this thing that like if we in a relationship in our mid 20s, I think this is the relationship we supposed to be in.
Yeah.
Like, fam.
The thing, I think the issue is that, and I noticed a lot of people in our generation started, was that no one quote unquote wants to be an old parent.
Oh. I mean,
right? So they want to have children in their 20s so that basically they can have the better half of their life to basically be free.
All right, I'm gonna say
so if you
this pissing me off. When we gonna get to a point where we realize we cannot have everything perfectly?
But what's to say that if you had a kid at 20 to 25 and then they become 18, like that your life becomes perfect because you
married in their 20s? Nah, where the fun in that?
Where the fun in being married at 24 and having a kid by 35? Like, fam, as a 31-year-old with no kids, life's still a little bit fun. Babysitting, finding a babysitter, finding childcare, them ain't things that I care about. Right now, I can drink this and go outside and be fine, and I have to call and make sure a kid ate. Not gonna have to run and pick him up before. If I want to do all this, I just get a dog.
Right. Get a damn dog.
At least you can leave a dog in the house by himself.
See what I'm saying? And not go to jail for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand this, like, perfectness. Like, fam, you are 25. If I was still in a relationship that I was in at 23, I might be in jail.
Talk about it.
I mean, it might have been.
Preach on it.
They might be talking about me like Trey Songz.
Yeah. They might be talking about me like they talk about who somebody to put Ike. They be talking about me like they talk about Ike. That girl just couldn't keep her hands to herself.
Are you talking about Ike Turner?
Yes, nigga.
Every week, yo.
Nah, she told this before. I knew that.
Yeah, I said this.
Yeah, she said this all the time.
Not Ike Turner being your kindred spirit.
No, like somebody who can't keep their hands to themselves.
But it's weird, and I think that'd be the wild shit is like y'all thinking like they are at this point in these relationships, and then which goes to my point is that they go on this show with this ultimatum and then find a new nigga.
Sometimes the ultimatum will show you that this ain't where you're supposed to be at. So if you are at the point where you have to give an ultimatum or you're receiving an ultimatum, you got to take a look at it and look at them old tomatoes and be like, look.
Throw them.
Am I supposed to be here or
Throw
not?
them shits.
Do I really want to be here or not? It's an ultimatum. We gonna be together or we not gonna be together? I need to get married to this person or I need to let him go.
I think it's weird. Simple. I think it's nuts because watching this shit, like I've been seeing clips of it as I walk through the house and it's on, and it's like, fam, if you just wanted to date somebody else, you could have told us this.
Yeah,
we ain't had to come. And I always noticed that everybody in this show is decent, like well off, like they got enough PTO to go on TV.
No, some of them had to go to work. I saw Ray in her scrubs going to work. She kissed Jake goodbye.
Shorty daddy, a race car driver. He got a little bag on him. I saw that. Like, these people are well off. So these are the problems that they're dealing with. Finding love with strangers that they just met.
Right.
So, I mean, all right. So let's talk about when you have ultimatums, right? Like, I feel like what they try to like show is like ultimatums are a true test of your chemistry.
Right.
Right. So let's say, like, when you have an ultimatum, like, what are some things that from the person who's giving it side, like, what are things that you would want to know? Like, what would cause you to give an ultimatum and what would you need?
I'd be wanting to know, like, why is this so important to you right now?
Well, Well, you're the one who's giving it to you, so you already feel like it's important, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, why is this important to me? I be wanting to know that from, like, why do I think right now is the time that I need to? Like, because, I mean, a lot of that be, like, I seen, like, they was at a family and they were, like, pressing him, and he was like, well, I always thought it was, like, financial. So, is it love that makes you be like, oh, man, I can marry this broke nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the guy's thing is like, I don't want to marry her right now because I don't have the money. So for her to give the ultimatum, it's like, it's fine. Whatever he does right now is cool. I would be willing to put up with that. And apart, like, me being on the other side thinking, like, if I was to give this ultimatum, am I? Like, how long am I willing to put up with this? A decade go by, he still ain't got no bag. Do I want to be with him? Like, so I think, like, giving that ultimatum is like, yes. All of the answers are yes. Like, yes. He broke, fine. He don't pay his child support, fine. Like, all of the bad things about this person you okay with. Because apparently you ready to be with this person. He treats you well enough.
Yeah.
Like,
You're willing to sacrifice everything just for
this person. Yeah, it's got to be weird.
And a lot of them I don't think they were looking at marriage in the way that they should have looked at marriage. I think they were looking at it as a start to a family, a start to having babies, some type of security. And yeah, in a sense it is that, but in order for you to get to that place, your relationship has to be stable enough. Like, and a lot of them weren't in stable relationships where they could talk to each other, where they could work through things together, where if somebody got sick, they would take care of each other. It was a scene where April got sick and she was just happy because Colby stood by her side and made sure she was okay, because apparently in her relationship, her boyfriend didn't do that. And then, like, they were arguing over simple things like communication. Like, Ray couldn't even express to Zay how much he meant to her. Right. Like, that's the type of stuff that they were going through. Yeah, she meant to him, or how much he meant to her. Yeah. And those are conversations that they couldn't even have, but she wanted to get married.
And then you just, like,
it's like, you can't even open up to this man, but you want to get married.
And like,
so for me, it seemed like they were just jumping to the big step before doing all the work.
And I think is marriage the goal for, like, people?
Well, I mean, you got to think about what a lot of people who are still alive today, what they were trained, right? It's like you if you have both parents, right, you were raised to then you go to school, go to college to get a good job, right? To find someone to then essentially at some point get married, have kids,
right? So
you can continue the family line, the legacy. Like, that's so legacy is, right? Legacy is not necessarily. I mean, yeah, there's some selfishness in there, but most people would probably say legacy also has something to deal with, like, what they pass on to the next generation,
right?
Right. Even though it's to keep my name to continue to go, right? So, like, that's where you kind of have both. So I just feel like that's kind of where that's at.
I couldn't see myself putting myself in a situation where I wasn't sure that it was gonna last. Number one, I wasn't sure it was gonna last, but just doing something just so I did it. Like, I married this girl because I thought I loved her. All of this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I thought this was the thing.
I thought this was I thought this was the person I was supposed to be with.
And a part of that seems like that's what an ultimatum is, not giving the second person a choice.
Yeah.
And if you have to give somebody an ultimatum, did they even get a chance to make the choice to say that they want to marry you? So down the line, when you're thinking about it, it's like, did they really want to marry me, or did I force them to?
Like, the nigga, I remember seeing the dude on the show on a reunion, spoiler alert, but he was like, I didn't want to come on the show. He said I never wanted to come on the show. And then they showed, like, a montage of clips of him starting each sentence with, she dragged on this show. She dragged me on this show. I didn't want to be on the show.
And it's like, yeah. And they ended up together.
And then he ended up with somebody new.
Jake and April.
It's like, Like, fam, like, you pulled me on a show I never wanted to do. We could have worked this out at home. Yeah. We could have been happy together at home. But now that we here, we not together now.
You could have broke up with me at home.
You could have broke up with me at home. But we come on a show.
Up with somebody completely different.
So it's like, bro, like, I would never want to put myself in a situation where this is how it has to go. Like, we got married because we thought this is what we were supposed to do. But then 5-10 years down the line, I realized I wasn't happy.
So there was one part that stuck out to me with one, and I hate to keep referring to this couple, but like I feel like it's a theme in everything, right? Basically your self-esteem, right? So there was a couple where one person, basically their lifestyles did not match, right? Because one person basically lived a lifestyle that they had to be out and they had to be around other people, right? And essentially, she clearly thought that the person was attractive enough where like he would be tempted with other people around, like with other women around and stuff like that. Like, is it okay to give an ultimatum if it's your self-esteem, or if it's like if you just feel kind of shaky about what's going on?
I think it's okay to stand your ground and say the things that you expect, but I'm not saying if you don't do this, I'm going to do this. It's just like, that's a little extreme.
I don't think people should go and get into relationships thinking they can change the other person.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier,
you just pulled up something.
Like I said earlier, when you met him, he was outside.
Yep. Yeah.
If you can't deal with him being outside when you met him, especially for work, that's something you got to figure out.
Yeah. So did you guys ever feel like that with your relationships?
With my relationship?
That you felt like that you needed to, that you could change the other person?
I think people do change in relationships.
I think
there is opportunities for growth, but not going into it like trying to actively change somebody to mold them into what you want, but change for the better, like change like, oh, now we can sit down and have a full conversation about our problems instead of it turning into an argument. Yeah. Or change like, oh, instead of you going to the store and getting stuff for yourself, now you think about getting stuff for me too. Or change like, when you get out the bed second, you got to make that bed up.
Hey, that sounded personal.
That's a change.
And I was triggered because I'm the nigga that get out the bed second.
So you got to make that bed up every time.
Nah, bro. Why make your bed when you go get back in it?
Unless it's time to change them sheets up.
But yeah, I think what Red said is factual. Like, bro, you can't make somebody do some shit they don't want to do. Like, fam, like, if they not ready to make this change, Facebook been telling me all week a man gonna do what he want to. Like, if he want to do this, he want to change this, he gonna do it. And I think and women the same. Women know they vibes. You can't turn. I mean, I feel like this is a negative connotation, but if you flip it on the side, you can't turn her over to a housewife. I think when you really analyze this statement, like, if she want to be outside, she gonna be outside. Yeah, so people gotta want to change. You can't change somebody for them. You know what I'm saying? Just because you want to be with them.
People gotta want to get married. Yeah. They gotta express a want to get married to you before you start throwing out them ornaments. We've been together for 1.5 years and I'm ready to get married. No, baby, that's not how it works.
I don't think that's how it works.
That's not how it works.
Y'all in the house arguing over who wouldn't change the toilet paper.
Y'all don't even live together yet.
Hey, let's keep it above.
And when you live together, things change. I've seen relationships go from, oh, we live apart to, oh, we live together to, I'm ready to break up.
Hey, I want to talk about this because I done seen plenty of Instagram engagements, but y'all ain't showed us why y'all ain't got married yet.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't showed us if y'all broke up. I done seen y'all come back to the street a couple times. Y'all didn't show us that part.
Y'all was alone.
Yeah, by yourselves. Out here by yourselves. And then, because y'all only showed us the up, when I see you and I asked you, oh, how's such and such doing?
You get mad at me, tell me my business.
And all you can say is we broke up. It's like,
we ain't tell y'all, we ain't hear half the stories about them quarantine breakups. Just because we made it through the quarantine with our spouse, shout out to us.
That was fake relationship.
Y'all ain't tell us about the quarantine breakups, and a lot of y'all hurt our feelings because we wanted to know what happened.
Once you put it on your story, I'm engaged.
We were rooting for you.
Yeah, once you put it on your...
We were all rooting for you.
Once you put it on social media, I'm engaged. I'm engaged now. Like, I want to meet him. I want to see what's he into?
Right.
Do he like wrestling? What's his favorite teams? I'm interested. I want to know.
Follow them and see what's going on.
I want to know. I want to be friends.
Where's the wedding? I'm looking for an invite.
See what I'm saying? I want to be friends. I'm in here.
Right. I'm engaged too.
Yeah, I like it, but y'all never tell us that.
I'm following the story. Okay?
But I could never do no shit like that.
Do what?
I could never go on TV with my significant other.
And then expect them to go and live with somebody else for 3 weeks?
Oh, once we get here, it's over. We broke up.
Right.
As soon as you got me on this plane and they start filming, we broke up. Mm-hmm. I'm out here.
My thing is like
I broke up.
My thing is you said that she dragged you on, but you still had to sign that contract.
Yeah, I'd have been a wild boy at that point. Because at this point, you playing in my face. I literally told you I don't want to do this. You want to do this, even if the money good, and I don't want to do this. You want to do this? Oh, I'm a wild boy now. If somebody trying to give up,
we're gonna give them something to talk about.
What? I'm finna try. Short, we finna sleep together in the same bed.
I want the lady from the Circle to narrate our new show.
I want the lady from the Circle. I'm going on there. I want the narrator. Vanessa Milano. I would have been trying to get her. Fuck Nick Lachey.
No. You're talking about somebody else.
What? No, Nick Lachey wife is
Nick Lachey wife looks like Diet Jesse Chrissy Teigen.
That's crazy.
She does. Like
that's crazy.
They're the same person.
Yeah, maybe.
They're the same person.
Yeah,
but
I'm over here trying to get her.
No, but the person from the
Wire was Shaper too. Yeah, I want her.
Yeah,
I seen her. I've been seeing her. I already know she plus side. You know I got it.
She got good puns.
You can tell she plus side from the. I'm sorry.
Wow.
You could tell from her voice.
I know her voice just sounds like she big chested. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, that's what that is. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'd have been on there trying to crack something.
What big titty voice sound like? Don't act like that.
Trying to crack something. And listen, I'm gonna be toxic real quick. Toxic masculinity showing. You give a nigga a hand job, you can't come back. You can't. Our relation, we separated already. We don't even think about coming back.
Who did that?
Somebody, one of them couples. She done gave him the little handy because she tried to hide from the in-room cameras. Hit him with the backside and reached over and gave him a little napkin.
Little
reach around and gave him the napkin to clean himself.
So
I'd much rather you fuck him.
Wait,
the hand job is childish.
I'd much rather you fuck him.
No, hold on. You have to give clarification.
All right, listen. You give a nigga a hand job, you touch his meat. That means you wanted to fuck him. And so now you come back to me, you might still want to fuck him.
You got meat juice on your hands.
You got meat, like, you know what I'm saying? But if you go ahead and fuck him, I can live with like, you was like, I tried it. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. I would much rather live with you tried it and you might not like it than she might still want to fuck him every day. Like, bro, I gotta live with that. No.
Yeah, like you got to a point where it's like, that wasn't enough.
You know how horny you gotta be to give somebody a hand job? You want that thing. Like, you want it. Like, we can't do this, but I will still touch it. Come on, fam.
Like, cause it's like, I'm loud. Yeah, I can see your point.
Like, you know how intimate that is? My man up here like this, so you like up, so you can touch, like you can get to it. No,
but the thing is, on the other end of that,
pelvis
on the other end of that, like, shout out to him, because like, you gotta be a nasty dude to because like, you know that drink was dry.
Like, yeah, like, no, he wanted that.
I mean, my thing is like, you gonna do more damage. The thing is.
You over here giving that technique?
Yeah,
what?
Like,
spit on there a little bit.
That doesn't.
I'll put that in the notes later.
Never mind.
Okay, we're not going there.
I ain't never. All right.
I'm
a dry nigga. Be honest.
I mean, my thing is.
My God.
My thing is like,
it's a lot of work to find the lotion.
My thing is like, I've tried both, and I'd rather just go dry.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, it's a lot of effort. It's more cleanup. Like, it's a lot, because then you got to rub the lotion. It's a lot, bro.
I mean, lotion's a different thing. I'm talking about like trying to spit in your hand and do it. Like, it doesn't work.
That's just gross.
Yeah, just.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and take a break.
Yeah.
That was a lot. I'm a dry nigga. What?
I am.
Both of y'all just dry.
It's quick, bro.
All right, let's go ahead and take a break.
You don't get time to masturbate when you live with somebody. You gotta go fast.
You got time to have the look.
Yeah, you gotta get.
I mean, never mind.
You gotta get, bro. You don't got the time.
Let's go ahead and take a break and come back with.
Why do you think it's? Never mind.
Our final thoughts. All right, and we're back. So for our final thought, E has something that he wants to share. It's kind of like a statement.
So the final thought is kind of like, I want to know, what do you guys think about the idea that basically they say that when people come together, right? So this can be any type of couple, right? But I'm going to use the example as a straight couple, right? That basically when a couple comes together, the woman basically wants to be with the person that the guy who they believe they could be, like the potential, but then the guy wants to stay with the girl that they first met.
Ooh.
Like, and I think, is that why ultimatums happen? That's like the real question.
Absolutely. I think that's it. Go back to what I just said. Like what I said earlier. Like, if a guy want to be in a relationship with you, he already know.
Yeah.
The person that you are right now, he want to. And I think a lot of the girls be wanting to change. Like, she be thinking that. I think women have this thing about them that as they get older, they need to be more evolved and grown and do these things.
Yeah.
I'm about to be a wife. I need to start doing wifely things. I'm about to be in my 30s. I need to do more older people things. I'm a mother now of a newborn. I need to be more motherly. And it's like, I think like where you've grown to this person that people like, and you're good at what you are. And like, nothing wrong with growing and evolving, but like you're not doing bad. You fine.
That means don't go around trying to change your personality traits, but you can change like your habits and stuff.
You could better yourself, but you gotta change the core of you.
Yeah.
I feel like me and Rez, we had that conversation where I was like, I didn't have a different expectation of you after we got married.
Yeah,
like he was like, oh, like I've heard you say like, oh, I got to do like, I'm a wife now, and I'm like, be honest, like you were already doing what I felt like wasn't necessary.
See, so I stopped doing it. So the other day when I was trying to decide if I should wash my hair or cook dinner, and I did both, I could have just washed my hair and had no dinner. But the wife in me was like, I have to do both, or we're going to starve.
Was that the hunger in you? That might have been a hunger.
I mean, because you did eat before I got it.
It might have been a hunger in you. You gotta just start watching the things you do based on why. Some of this ain't. It wasn't wifely. You was hungry too.
Okay.
You just made enough so I could have something.
Right. Which is all we ask too. Like, let's be clear. Like these things. These be things. Like, ma'am, you don't, like if you want to cook, just make sure I eat. Like if you feel like we need to cook today, just cook. If you feel like, hey, I ain't in the mood to cook, let's get something, and you can afford to get us something, just make sure I eat.
Yeah,
like I think people, and to the other side, like women love to see a man become a man for some reason. Like they love to be the woman who's there when you have shit. Like they love that, and so I think that's what they be seeing. They can see all his personality. Yeah. What did Whitley say to Dwayne when he asked, "What kind of man would you be?" And she started naming these things off, and he was like, "Oh my God, you didn't say rich." And she said, "That kind of man ain't never broke. Like he gonna be rich." They love that. They love the personalities that niggas have because they know these personalities are put together in a pot, stirred up real good, and they become something.
Yep.
Yeah.
We just want y'all to be nasty.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we want.
That's what just be you. You remember that time I met you at Myrtle Beach and we got crazy? That's why I've been on your line this many times.
Oh my God.
That's why I've been on your line this whole time, girl.
I mean, two things can be true. You can be a great mom and still be nasty.
You could be a great mom and a hot girl.
All right, I like that.
Pay for your own daycare, but
that's something for everybody to take away. Stay true to you, and men continue to chase the potential.
Yeah.
Well, that's opposite way.
Or whatever. Do your thing. Live your own relationship. Stop watching fucking The Ultimatum and trying to base your relationship off that.
Right.
Because if I ever got dragged into that, like I'm showing my ass.
Told you. Got to. All of them would have been.
We're gonna give them something to talk about.
Somebody would have touched me.
Because clearly you wanted to do this because you wanted to become famous. So
somebody
let's become famous.
Me.
You're famous then.
And then I'd have been on VH1 doing all the Love and Hip Hop, catching that little 60,000 from Mona.
Oh my gosh! All right, what we got for the song of the week?
You are now
Textually Active.
All right. Do you guys have memes this week?
Oh, I got one. See, y'all always trying to count me out in this thing, but mine fine.
Leave voicemails, please.
For the ones that don't like to clear out their voicemails, I'm dragging myself.
Oh, the box.
The like, oh, like they try to leave the thing is, and and Mom, I love you, but you don't have to tell me that it's you when you leave a voicemail. Facts. I recognize your voice,
and it told me that you were calling.
It didn't say that you left the voicemail. You know exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, it's your mom.
Fair.
It's Mom.
If your numbers, if your number saved in my phone, I know who this is. You call back. But if I don't know, leave that voicemail.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to be like, hey, it's Dad.
Aw, that's sweet. Can't wait to get to hey, it's Dad.
Y'all trying to tell me something?
No.
What y'all trying to tell me right now? Y'all get the dog.
Funny.
Y'all get the dog.
I don't have a meme this week. I tried to look, but I don't have one. I tried to look real quick. Ain't nothing going on.
Ain't nothing on your heart.
It was something that said, I can't compete with your baby mama. She got something I would have killed. And I had to log off after I saw that one because I was like, dang, this is what Twitter is giving up. Like, this is what people are tweeting. So when I saw that one, I just stopped looking for a meme. So yeah. That's where we're at right now.
Yo, I
know. That's the same thing I had.
Oh my God.
Yo.
She got something I would have killed.
Yes.
Yo.
Oh my God, that's funny.
My thing is we have to be living in an AI or something like that because who thinks of stuff like that?
Bro, that's fucking hilarious.
Elon Musk needs to buy Twitter.
He can't. They won't let him.
Nah, they won't let him
buy it.
They can't. But
Something needs to happen.
Somebody said Jesus need to go and send the flood.
And I saw your tweet about making heaven crowded. How? When stuff like this is happening every day, how is heaven going to be crowded?
There is a Christian.
Listen, they said that the Easter Bunny was Jesus' personality. He's a furry.
All right, but we
can get on.
It's been fun this week. Thank you for listening to Textually Active this week. Be sure if you haven't subscribe here, rate us, leave us a little review underneath this wherever you listening to it at. If you watched it on YouTube, leave a comment under there. Make sure you liked and subscribed, and we'll be back next week to give you all the everything that goes on in the digital age here with Textually Active.
Textually Active.
Yo, he said personality. That's so wild.
Jesus is a furry? That is nuts.
Personality is